Over the years, I've heard about urban design, urban context, urban planning, urban something, but not really having a key understanding or a forward answer of what it really means. In this documentary, I'm going to briefly introduce urban design and what makes part of it, breaking it down to what aspects of it I will be addressing today, that being commissioned and uncommissioned public art. Urban design is the process of shaping cities and villages. It is a complex interdisciplinary subject that includes architects, urban planners, engineers, and the community. Urban design has diverse typologies, those being urban cluster, urban area, urban fringe, urban core, metropolitan area, suburban area, exurban area. Then it subdivides more to typologies of urban open spaces, those being public parks, squares and plazas, memorials, markets, streets, playgrounds, community open spaces, urban wilderness, atrium or indoor markets, neighborhood spaces, and waterfronts. Today I'll be particularly touching the streets typology. Sandra Basharash, in the Street Art and Concept article, argues that public art, street art, and mere graffiti should be examined differently according to how each is conceived. Yet I'm arguing that no matter how it is conceived, as long as it is out in the public, free of charge, allows to engage with it, got to be designed to fit in the location, it should be called public art, or if I may say, street art. In my opinion, street art should be divided in various forms, those being painting or graffiti, street lights, furniture, shelters, sculptures, those being functional or non-functional, and performance. Touching in such subject, my concern is, why cannot all the street art be appraised equally? I won't say by the general public because according to a survey I took, it rolls 50-50 to which they would appraise, but just by the government, the city council, the presidents, governors, or even the media. According to my list of street art, they line with the 4 ways of making a street walkable by Jeff Speck. Those being proper reason to walk, the walk needs to be interesting, the walk needs to be comfortable, the walk needs to be and feel safe.
These things can make a seat walkable. The beauty of having the diversity of commissioned and uncommissioned art along the street is that they are expressed or translated differently. Commissioned art mostly have a reason to be where they are. They have a meaning to the site. It completes the urban context or not, becomes a landmark or not. It becomes an intervention in a busy area. Uncommissioned art gives life to a context. It brings community together. It makes the roads worth the walk and the visit. It makes a spot worth the background for a portrait. And best of all, it can be part of the urban design without no need of an investor. All it needs is a wall as a canvas, and it can be used and reused. Cameron Cartier in Art, Space and Social Inclusion article states that the critical recognition of public art remains limited and our engagement is often based on individual influences, an encounter that do not fit neatly into an easily quantifiable public, and I could have not agreed best with her. Seeing art in an area that says restricted access makes the view amazing and the journey interesting. It is a manifesto of rebellion in an inspiring way, allowing the soul to be set free and transmitting a message. Cameron Cartier emphasizes my statement by saying, I can attest the fact that art on the subway made the rush of daily commuting just a bit less miserable for me. While I never went out of my way to see the work, I always enjoyed passing by those bronze birds if I need to venture to canal side. Street art forces us to see beyond our eyes and feel it with our soul. Alcide mixes graffiti with calligraphy, using quotes or poetry, writing in Arabic, mostly with message from the Quran, seeking for peace. And even though the understanding is not there, the colors and the curves transmit more than just mere graffiti. With all this, what I'm trying to say is, commissioned art is conceived between four walls, removed from the roots, adapted to a new soul, losing the mother touch of home, but never the corners and the skin transferred from a delicate hand and sophisticated soul. But uncommissioned art is conceived on the roots of a canvas. The branches of the ground embrace the artist. He gives his all to a lonely corner and facade, taking nothing back, like letting the viewer, but only the one that can see beyond the fuss, to feed his soul.